This is Paul Payek, president of the Global Language Monitor, and today we're talking about the top television buzzwords impacting English language for the 2007 television season. This year's annual list captures the spirit of the times, for better or for worse. Themes, stars, and shows may change at an ever-quickening pace, but this only reflects the world in which we live more than we'd ever like to admit. The television buzzwords are nominated by our language police, who are volunteer language observers scattered the world over. The words are then run through the Predictive Quantities Indicator, or PQI. That's our proprietary algorithm that analyzes the global print, electronic media, internet, and blogosphere. And it ranks the words according to year-over-year change, acceleration, and directional momentum. Number 10 on this year's list is from Criminal Minds. Mandy Patinkin has a habit of deserting television sets, just disappearing and not returning, and he did that yet again. So the word from Criminal Minds is oy vey. Number 9 on this year's list is Scranton. Scranton is taken from The Office, the extended mockumentary located in this gritty northeast Pennsylvania city. So we chose the location as a word that should be highlighted, and that's the name of the town, Scranton. Number 8 on this year's list from the show, What Not to Wear, is No Miniskirts After 35, which is their tagline, No Miniskirts After the Age of 35. Stacey London and Clinton Kelly dissect fashion victims and what led them to their present dire circumstance. It's a lot of fun. Number 7 on this year's list is from the show The Closer, and it's Kira Sedgwick's trademark sassiness on display in her phrase, I like to have the answers before I ask the questions. Kira Sedgwick in The Closer. Number 6 from Grey's Anatomy, the McEmmys. And of course, that refers to Dr. McDreamy, Dr. McSteamy, etc. It's a well-regarded show and always has some good nominations. Number 6, the McEmmys. Number 5 on the list from Global Language Monitor is from the series Heroes, and the word is YaTTA, or YaTTA. And it narrowly beats out what the friggin' is going to happen now. YaTTA with the Nerd Patrol, Nerds Rule from Heroes. Number 4 on the list was from the Sopranos. The season-ending episode, the series-ending episode actually, redefined the word cliffhanger, since there was no hanging about the cliff in any way, shape, or form, rather a sharp plunge into the abyss. And so number 4 on the list is Blackout. Number 3 on the list of the words impacting the English language from television 2007 is the word duh from The Simpsons. We're actually pronouncing it dough, as in money, since The Simpsons made the leap to the silver screen from the small screen, and currently The Simpsons movie is grossing $485 million worldwide and counting. Number 2 on the list is Paris Hilton's trademark phrase, that's hot. And when we say it's a trademark phrase, we mean she actually trademarked the phrase, that's hot, which was registered on February 13th. Now, an interesting thing about trademarks is that you can only trademark them in a very narrow class. We looked it up in the trademark office, and we could not find the class. So there's just a warning for you that if you touch a stove and say to your young child, that's hot, be careful, you may owe Paris Hilton 37 cents or whatever. And number 1 on the list of this year's words impacting the English language from television is the word surge, which is the military and political strategy on the lips of basically every politician, every talking head, every commentator, and most citizens as they discussed the political and military strategy of increasing the troop level in the Iraq War. Number 1 on this year's list, surge. Surge is a very strong word and a very popular word this year, and we expect it to be named Word of the Year. Usually we don't make that announcement until Christmas time, but this year we're giving you a preview that right now the front runner Word of the Year, surge. In 2006, the top television buzzwords were truthiness and wickiality, followed by Katrina, Katie, and Dr. McDreamy. In 2005, the top word was refugee, and that was from the ongoing coverage of Katrina. Next was desperation in many contexts, but we chose it from Desperate Housewives. And then Camp Cupcake from the ongoing Martha Stewart follies. Martha Stewart served her time at a prison in West Virginia that was modeled after the very fine little Ivy Bucknell University. But at the time that the prison was designed, Bucknell was known as the Country Club on the Susquehanna. And the top words in 2004 were "You're fired," Donald Trump's signature phrase from The Apprentice, Mesopotamia from Jon Stewart, Mesopotamia, and as you know, Mesopotamia is the ancient name for the land between two rivers, literally in Greek, of Babylon and Iraq. The Tigris and Euphrates are the two rivers. It was followed by Arnold Schwarzenegger's Girly Men, and then the word God, because God was in so many political debates in 2004. And then finally, wardrobe malfunction from Janet Jackson and Justin Timberlake at the 2004 Super Bowl.